Welcome back to Cuba Data Science channel. Today is October the 9th, 2020. I'm getting ready to just run to download my data and update my SQLIte database. So let's just get started here. First data set we're downloading is the European Center for Disease Prevention and Control. Let's do this. Downloads. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Okay. Still have that, so that's good. That takes care of that. Let's come back over here. Let's download some data I'm not actually using too much yet, but we'll grab it anyway. This is the data from the Washington University Institute for Health Metrics and whatever the E stands for. Estimate downloads. What about non-estimate downloads? Okay. Okay. Let's just do this while we're sitting here. COVID-19. Okay. We'll come back to this later on. Let's come back over here then. Let's move all of our data. Let's move the okay. First of all, let's get rid of all this. And let's get rid of this. Now let's see what we got. Excellent. Now let's go back up here. Let's come over to the New York Times data set. New York Times. And while we're here, well, actually this one here is a little different. It won't actually go. Now the interesting about this is so I actually copied and pasted the file without actually completely uncompressing it. All right. So let's open up this. Let's just get rid of this data, which I'm not using right now. And let's just get rid of these. Let's just call that population. Okay, let's come back over here. Do a save as. Change this to a CBS file. Okay, and come over here. Save this as a CBS file. I'll take a yes to this. And now it's CBS. Okay, so all my data should now be uh, in the data directory. So once again, come back over here. So our script watching for error messages, which should be fine. Okay, let's do this. I hope you caught that right there, didn't you? Okay, let's open up this. This kind of defeats the whole purpose, of course. Okay, let's come up here then. Now if you run this, so that works okay. This is a regular strip, so it should be okay. Okay, okay. Apparently, I have an extra column name here somehow. Oh, you got that right there. Absolutely correct. There. Okay, that's a little different. So let's come back up here now and run this whole thing again. Now let's run this. Okay, let's go ahead and run the Washington numbers just to make sure here. Now I'm going to update the Washington University COVID-19 databases from their Institute for Health Metrics and Education I think it means evaluation department or whatever it is. Uh, let's check to make sure we got the latest data here. Okay, good. So this plot doesn't do a whole lot. Okay, reads through files and and then runs a connect statement followed by the load of the first load of the first best mask hospitalization, all locations, best mask hospital. It does a summary of date, writes the first table, converts the date character field back to a date. Second, second creates a second table here, reference hospitals, all locations, writes it to a database table. The database table, by the way, is IHME. Okay, RH. So now we have the third one, which is the reference hospitalization, all locations. Same procedure, a stats, summary stats, all locations. Writes the table, finding worst hospitalization, all locations. So as you can see, they do quite a bit here. But this is also doing is this is your most basic database creation script. Reads the CBS file, writes it out to a database, and creates a table. Now, some of these tables are actually fairly long because the database as a whole is over 100 megabytes, which is larger than the last one I had. Okay, and here we're just reading the table list from the database: BMH, RF, HOSP, stats, and worse. So that takes care of this for right now. Let's just verify that the data has been updated. Uh, okay, here we go. County data, 10/8. So that's right. So this means that the New York Times is on top of things, 10/9. Okay, 10/8. Okay, that's good. U.S. 10.8, that's good. Okay, so all of our databases is ready. Let's go back over to data over here. Actually, let's come back to here. And what we're looking for is the database. Delete that. Delete that. Now let's take a look here. Look at this. This is 136 megabytes. This is the other one's 81. Difference is, like I say, a couple of those tables are like really big. Okay, they have a lot of rows and a lot of columns. So let's just come back over here now. Come back over here. Save that. Let's see if there's anything really important here. Nothing really there. Okay. Now let's just and as a final step, let's just upload my SQLIte database. It contains all my database tables, except for the one for Washington University. That's a separate database. So that concludes this initial DB setup report for today. I'll be back with you in a couple minutes to start looking at some country data.